Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroos unit of the week, and today we're taking a look at the M12 gun motor carrier available to the 4th Armoured Division. So the prototype for the M12 GMC, the T6 GMC, was built and tested around about early 1942, just right when America got into the war. Originally, a lot of the army commanders thought it was just kind of unnecessary, but the artillery board supported the idea and they ordered 100 of these things to be built. And from 42 till March of 1943, they built exactly 100 M12 GMCs. Essentially, they got an M3 Lee chassis and put a giant 155mm cannon on top. It's 155mm cannon based off a Rodral 1 French gun, of all things. And because the cannon was so big, it could only hold 10 rounds of ammunition inside the vehicle itself, so they designed an M30 cargo carrier, the one you also see in-game, to carry around the munitions so the M12 can fire its big bloody gun. Now, even though these things were built by 1943 or 100, they didn't actually see service till the Normandy campaign, especially during the mid to later stages where they're trying to penetrate the Siegfried line. And when engaging these direct bunkers, castles, fortifications, the M12 proved to be a rather useful piece of kit. It would end up being phased out for the M40 gun motor carriage later on. In-game, the M12 GMC is a 200-point artillery piece available to the 4th Armoured Division during B and C phase, and it has one big weapon available to it. So you got that big bloody 155mm cannon with 2 rounds a minute, 29 HE damage with 10 rounds of ammunition, 4km range, and an AOE of 53 meters. Otherwise, this makes a big boom at a really long range. You can also use it as a direct fire cannon, though I wouldn't exactly recommend it. Take a look at some miscellaneous stats. Got 4 frontal armor, 4 outside and 2 at back, and it is an open top vehicle. Very bad stealth, 18km off-road, 50km on the road, and very low optics capability. In-game, the M12 GMC is a long-range death cannon, to put it lightly. It makes big booms at long range. It's the only other 4km artillery piece apart from the IG-18, but compared to the IG-18, it makes more boom essentially, and that's really it. Also, it is an armoured vehicle, so if you somehow get counter-batteried, you shouldn't because you outrange pretty much everything, you can still survive. I did mention before you can use it as a direct fire support weapon. Wouldn't recommend it because you're risking a 200-point vehicle that can easily get killed by said Panzer III. In terms of effectiveness, I don't find this unit entirely effective in the 4th Armoured Division, and the reason being it is so bloody expensive. Even during the B and C phases, you're going to have to wait 2 minutes, well, with a lot of artillery pieces, 2 minutes to afford it, but even then it's going to take up quite a bit of your funds. And it's also very supply heavy as it only has 10 rounds of ammunition, so you're going to need a supply truck nearby, and it just takes a long time to fire. When compared to just getting an M7 Priest, yes, it doesn't have the range or the firepower, but it also has smoke munitions, a machine gun for a bit of anti-aircraft support, and it's cheaper. I just find them a bit more useful. But it doesn't mean the M12 GMC is a terrible unit, as it fills in that lovely niche of being able to counter battery pretty much everything in game, and if you are up against a lot of entrenched positions, such as static guns, this is a good choice, but I'd still recommend taking the M7 Priest. But overall, it's a long-range death cannon. And that's all I have time for. This has been another Rangaroos unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.